Like who?
I don't want to say the names, but
Just say yes or no. Haney?
yes.
Shakur?
Yeah.
That's another one. I feel like that could be a fight, like if it ever were to happen, similar to this Ryan fight, where it would be a spectacle, would sell a lot of pay-per-view, people would come out to watch it.
It'd be a little different though.
Why you say that?
I'm thinking of like boxing. I'm not thinking like.
Oh, like in terms of fighting.
Yeah.
Why? You think Shakur is better?
No, I'm just saying like not even Shakur. I'm just saying like them as a whole. Like it'd be different. Like fighting them, it'd be more so like coming to get them.
You would approach it differently.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I would pick Shakur just because our differences. I'm telling you as a fighter.
Yeah.
I will pick Shakur because I don't believe Tank will be able to land those big shots on Shakur like he does everybody else.
Right.
Shakur defense is just too tight. And not only Shakur, Keyshawn either.
Oh, you don't think Key either? Even right now, I feel like it's a little Key nice though, but it might be a little early for Key right now.
Listen, Tank get hits a lot. Tank, in my eyes, Tank is always losing until he's not.
If two fighters say, let's fight, I think the business of boxing can get in the way. Like, I think the fighters should be able to get in the ring with each other and fight each other. So that's how I feel. Like, just like even with this guy, my guy Stephen Espinoza, he works with Tank. If Tank said, yo, let's fight, and I said, let's fight, it should be just, let's fight, and we should make it happen. It shouldn't be nothing else surrounding.
Gervonta Davis ends his silence on a long-anticipated Shakur Stevenson showdown, dismissing the ongoing speculation with a blunt message for critics and fans alike. He respects Stevenson as a champion and sees it as a familiar matchup, with both looking to prove who's better at this stage.
One and only Tank Davis with me right now, one of the best fighters on the planet Earth. Tank, good to see you. Why this fight, Lamont Roach? What has he done to deserve to be in the ring against you?
He's a world champion himself. He's coming up and wait to dare to be great. So we fought before, you know. So it's history. It's history in that. There's two guys that's trying to be great.
A lot of people said they talked about y'all background with one another, how familiar you guys are with one another. Talk about that for a second. How well do you know him on a personal level in terms of your associations through the ranks, you know, in terms of your boxing career?
I don't know that, like, personally,
Right.
like, you know, but through the boxing, you know, we came up together and things like that. We had similar, friends and things like that in the boxing world. We fought before, you know, so I'm familiar with his fighting style and things like that. Whoa.
On the other side, Stevenson is convinced he's the fight the boxing world is demanding, pointing to the constant buzz linking him with Davis wherever they go. He pushes for the matchup to happen, making it clear this isn't just hype, it's an expectation.
I'm the guy, bro. I'm the guy that the boxing world wants to see you fight. You know, when you go places, all you hear is, yo, Shakur and Tank. Shakur, Tank. Oh, hey, when I go place, all I hear, yo, is you gonna beat Tank? When he go place, I know he hear my name. So it's like, bro, let's make this shit happen, dog.
But that's where the tone changes again. Davis questions Stevenson's impact at the top level, pointing to a style built on movement rather than power or sharp counters. He believes Stevenson gives ground under pressure and hasn't proven himself against dangerous opposition.
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Because he a good boxer. Like, that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right.
His power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You don't think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. Go look at his fights.
So you
I
feel
probably
like
put him on game. Yeah,
hold on, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I touched him with 16 ounce gloves on, and he ran. Imagine if I hit him with 8 ounces. The guy is here too.
But here's where it gets complicated as Oscar de la Hoya praises Davis as a dangerous and disciplined fighter, highlighting his commitment to preparation and conditioning. He views Davis as someone who enters every fight in peak form, making him a serious threat in the ring.
With Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, I mean, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle.
And that's what makes it more intriguing. Stevenson recognizes that Davis has greater star power and shows no resistance to accepting whatever terms are needed to lock in the fight. His focus stays on getting in the ring and settling the rivalry without excuses or delays. For Stevenson, this isn't just a fight. It's a chance to prevent an unanswered question from hanging over both careers.
50 million times. I done say, yes, you are the big superstar. You are that, bro. Respect to you for that, bro. I'm cool with that. Come on, let's just fight. Let's negotiate. Me and this nigga could even get on the phone and negotiate. I'll be cool with it. I'm not tripping. It's boxing. Yeah. Entertainment business. We gonna go in there, put on a show for the fans and show the world who's the best. That's the whole point of this entire conversation. Me and him need to show the world who's the best. Don't have a question mark for, oh, I'm gonna go retire and it don't happen. And that's gonna be a question mark. That's gonna be left on our legacy. So to fix both our legacies, somebody has to lose.
That brings more urgency to the fight. Timothy Bradley urges Davis to step in against Stevenson, arguing that the constant criticism around their opposition only makes this matchup more necessary. He points out that if both fighters are being questioned, the only real way to settle it is to face each other inside the ring.
Gervonta's at 140, that seems to be the biggest
I
name.
want Gervonta Davis to step in the ring and face somebody, dog, already, bro. For real.
He'll be back.
Like, oh, I know he coming back, dog. But I'm just saying, like, fight Shakur, bro. Fight Shakur. That's all I'm saying, bro. Fight any of these top guys out there, man. And that's because we can say, oh, Shakur ain't fight nobody. Well, Shakur ain't fight nobody and Tank ain't fight nobody. Why don't they fight each other? If that's how y'all want to put it, fight each other. Bro, that will probably be one of the biggest fights in boxing right now, bro. The biggest fight. Yeah. Box office, it will sell out like this. Like that, it'll sell out, bro.
And now the pressure starts to build. Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis stress that Gervonta Davis is no longer touching opponents lightly. He's landing with purpose and impact. They point out he's been breaking fighters down round by round, showing a more aggressive and punishing approach.
Tank is not playing this Murray Matt.
He know what time
that valve game.
1 minute you on this side, 1 minute he here. So.
But that valve game, Tank ain't playing this Murray Matt. That motherfucker punch.
None of that tap.
No
like
tap,
you see it at the U.
No tap. He's not swatting flies in that motherfucker.
I know what they're doing. They're just trying to make a fight. They're trying to make a fight. You know what I'm saying? They're not making the money Tank making. You know what I'm saying? You know, again.
But he can box. But I can't stress enough. Every fighter get hit. They get hit every round.
How long we been talking about that? Remember I was saying about fans was bringing up that 3 years ago talking about getting hit. And what? He's still laying them out. Still laying them out to this day.
Everybody get hit, man.
Furthermore, Ford and Ellis downplay Shakur Stevenson's call-out, suggesting confidence can look different once the moment becomes real. They point to Gervonta Davis as someone who raises his level when it matters most.
We send a contract to him. I have it go. Tell him to fight me. That dude get to feeling himself and feeling like he's something that he's not in. And to the world, he look like a killer, but I can't wait. I'm gonna expose him. I promise you, I'm gonna expose him. I'll be the person that he going there, he not gonna knock out. He not gonna hurt. He gotta go 12 rounds with somebody and somebody gonna be beating him. He ain't gonna like that shit. That shit gonna mess with his heart. That shit gonna f with his head. Watch.
Thoughts?
No thoughts. People can talk that type of shit. There's no contract inside. I don't pay attention to that.
I gotta get you this for what he said about you.
Yeah, he can. My opinion. It's my opinion.
Listen, all that sounds good right now, but when the fight is made and the fight about to happen,
Tank is not playing this Murray Matt.
Adding to that perspective, Roy Jones Jr. leans towards Stevenson, pointing to his structured approach and ability to stay composed under pressure. He believes that steadiness gives Stevenson the edge over time. But Davis still carries the kind of instinct and explosiveness that can change everything in a moment.
Shakur wins it because of his discipline. Because he showed against Tim that he can stay very disciplined all night. And he's the type of guy, he don't really do a lot of crazy stuff in his life normally. So it's like discipline is a thing that is not only exercised inside the ring, it's exercised also outside the ring. And as we see, sometimes Gervonta has problems with discipline. But we have never seen Shakur have problems with discipline. We've seen him be more disciplined at the right times than we've seen him not have discipline. So with the fight being like it is right now, I would lean towards Shakur because of his discipline, but don't get it twisted. If somebody could beat him, Tank Davis would be that person because of his intentions.
Analyzing that further, Hitchens recalls early sparring between Stevenson and Davis as highly competitive, noting moments where clean shots landed, but neither fighter gained clear control. He highlights how both adjusted their approach, with Davis shifting tactics once he recognized Stevenson's skill level.
Shit, like him and Shakur sparred that first time, like he caught Shakur with a good shot. Boom, he didn't hurt Shakur nothing, but it was like you could tell like if it was 8-ounce gloves, we don't know how Shakur would have reacted. It was like because I remember him sparring Shakur, he caught Shakur with like a clean shot. Boom, and Shakur didn't shake up or do nothing, but it was a clean shot. I'm like, nigga, you sure you can take another one of that? And Shakur like, what? Like he took off his shirt and they started bumping like that. Now they going back and forth.
Hold on, was it sparring? Yeah. Was it competitive, close, all that, Shakur and Tank?
Nah, yeah, it was competitive. Then like the second time, like they sparred, like it was like a chess match. Like now Tank know, like, all right, he's really nice. Like Shakur really nice. Like all that walk down, like I got a box. Like this nigga, like I can't just walk him down. Like he can really fight. So it was like Tank like switch his strategy up and like same shit. Like now Tank trying to come and walk me down. I'm in there like we fighting like it's back and forth competitive. I'm talking shit to Calvin like nigga, Calvin, this nigga's a.
Then the narrative flips completely as Davis questions Stevenson's resume, arguing his skills haven't been tested against true punchers at the elite level. He believes that when real pressure is applied, Stevenson leans towards survival rather than engagement.
So, like, Shakur, right? Like, he look like he got skill, right? But to be honest, I'm gonna be real, I ain't see him fight nobody that's like...
That's amateur shit. Come on, bro. When that heat coming back at you, them niggas, like, you can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it. They ain't really... These niggas just talking that way. And it's always... Oh, he can be this, he can be the next. Nigga, prove yourself. You still haven't proved yourself. When someone was in front of you that can crack a little bit, he ran the whole fight.
But that's where it becomes personal. Stevenson points to a shift in Davis's attitude as his own name started gaining traction, highlighting public reactions he sees as unnecessary. He frames it as a mindset issue, suggesting Davis isn't comfortable sharing the spotlight at the top.
And my name started getting bigger. Then it was like, I'll go fight, and I'll get on Twitter, and he'll like post, oh, he did that because it was a cab driver, or he'll just post some like hating ass shit, to where like it was unnecessary to go do that shit. Cause like, I thought we was like cool type shit, so, but now he like flipped it to turn it like, I did something to him, and he made it so believe that shit, but nah, that nigga just, I think like, in his brain, it's just one person and nobody else could be up here too.
But that's where the risk comes in. As Davis questions Stevenson's consistency, pointing to a contrast between public callouts and private behavior, he frames it as a respect issue, making it clear that once a challenge is made, the tone has to stay the same.
And then want to be buddy-buddy. You know what I mean? And I feel as though that's don't be like that. If you like that, then stand on that. You know what I mean? Don't try to be saying all this stuff on Twitter and then run in my locker room and want to take a picture and all that type stuff. Feel me? Like, and we actually, like, I was somebody that actually, like, you feel me? And then he come out and say something, he want to fight me. I bet. We ain't cool no more. We ain't, none of that. That's it. That's what it is. You feel me? And niggas got to stand on it. That's why I'm in that mode now. Like, I ain't got no friends in this. Like, I ain't got no, you don't see no boxer that on TV that, you feel me? It's just me and my people, and that's how we coming.
And now the stakes begin to rise. Stevenson argues that his success across multiple divisions and championship wins puts him ahead in overall achievements compared to Davis. He challenges the comparison, insisting his record already answers any questions about his place in the sport.
Than what he is. I've been 3 different divisions. Won 1, 2, 3, 4, and had the Ring Magazine belt. So I done way more than him. Like, if we talking about accomplishments, I don't want to hear, what has I done for the sport of boxing? What have you done?
But this is where it gets unpredictable. Leonard Ellerbe and Eddie Hearn clash over a potential fight between Davis and Stevenson, with one viewing it as a defining matchup, while the other backs Davis's control and ability to dictate terms. The debate centers on whether Stevenson has the tools to truly challenge him at the highest level.
Tank against Shakur is one of the biggest fights in the sport. I think Tank is so exceptional. It's going to take someone as good as Shakur to give him a real fight, and I love that fight. I love that.
What? Shakur can't beat Tank.
I disagree.
He beat all the other fighters.
I disagree.
He can't. Tank.
I disagree. Tank loses rounds.
Tank decides to do what he wants to in certain fights.
Me and you can have a big bet on that fight.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
I think Shakur's the man to beat him.
Shakur cannot Tank. He's a very good fighter. A lot of respect for him, what he's done in the ring. Got a good team around him, but he can't Tank. Can't beat Tank.
I disagree with you on that.
Can't beat Tank.
And suddenly the stakes feel a lot higher. Bernard Hopkins points to Gervonta Davis's explosive power and instincts, stressing how quickly he punishes openings once opponents commit. He frames Davis as a fighter who reads exchanges in real time, turning small mistakes into fight-changing counters.
Carries the power. He's sneaky. Explosive. Yeah. You think you're doing something, and he rides off that overconfident. Where now he recognized this old school.
He's so interesting too.
Baltimore, Maryland. He's so old school. Know what old school is?
Yeah.
Anybody that throwing punches is open to get hit. Anybody and everybody that throw punches, you leave an opportunity. It's who get there first. It's like fencing. When you throw punches, no matter how straight, no matter how your stance are, when this becomes away from your body and things that you need to protect, the ribs, the chin.
There's always an opening.
It's always opening. Who get there first?
And Tank is so good.
Tank is so good. Tank will give you something that's really not there.
But that only fuels the debate even more as Sean Porter views Shakur Stevenson as a genuine threat to Gervonta Davis, calling it one of the best fights in boxing right now. He points to the tactical challenge of breaking through Stevenson's defense as the key factor that could shape the outcome.
Right now, especially with and it's a legitimate conversation and argument that Shakur Stevenson could be the one to beat Tank Davis. But I prefer the conversation, and as I like to say, that is the greatest fight. That's the best fight to be made in boxing.
Okay, well, strategic-wise, I agree with you on that point, because it would be interesting to see how Tank could penetrate Shakur Stevens' defense.
And that only makes the matchup even harder to call. Porter views a clash between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson as a perfectly balanced fight, pointing to their comparable size, precision, and complete skill sets. He frames it as a rare contest where neither side holds a clear edge, making it a true fight for the ages.
Want to be the one to, for the sake of words, let the cat out of the bag or share information about one of the fighters that the other fighter or the other team didn't know. But I think stylistically, I think competitively, mathematically, I think that's a fight for the ages right there. Both guys are accurate. Both guys are very good with their defense, very good with their offense. And the size makes sense for both those guys. They're right around the same height, and the list goes on, man. I think that, that's a fight right there.
Moreover, Jeff Mayweather acknowledges Shakur Stevenson's skill, but points to Gervonta Davis's one-punch power as the ultimate equalizer. He believes a single clean shot from Davis can change the entire fight, no matter how strong Stevenson looks, because that kind of explosive impact doesn't need volume to take over a moment. In his view, it's not about who controls more rounds, but who creates that one decisive opening. And with Davis, that threat is always present.
I mean, Shakur is a great boxer, but still, he doesn't. I mean, you know, it only takes Tank one punch.
Right.
And if Tank catches him, no matter how great he is, he'll probably go out too. You know, so that's the one thing with Tank is a one-punch knockout artist.
The tension is no longer quiet. Gervonta Davis finally responds, and now everything points back to Shakur Stevenson. As the fight fans can't stop asking for, the demand is there. The narratives are colliding, and the stakes keep rising with every statement. If this fight gets made, it doesn't just settle talk. It reshapes the entire division and answers a question that has been building for years. So now it comes down to you. If Davis and Stevenson step into the ring, who takes control and who gets exposed when it matters most? Drop your predictions below. Hit like if you enjoyed the breakdown and subscribe for more high-level boxing analysis.